In this video, you will see the top 5 civilian vehicles that have proven their reliability in actual combat. The battleproof concept is essentially the best quality certificate for military equipment, not to mention civilian vehicles. And at the end of this video, you will see a new model who wants to pass this test. So, let's begin. Everyone knows this meme.
War. It's fantastic.
And lots of these photos of pickups with tank turrets mounted on them. But life has a way of showing what actually works, compared to what we imagine should work. And yes, this type of vehicles is called technical tech, a platform that has helped win conflicts in the Middle East, thanks to its mobility, speed, and low cost of maintenance. You can buy more than 250 of these vehicles for the price of a single main battle tank. They burn a fraction of the fuel, require minimal logistics, and can be repaired with parts from any roadside workshop. They don't need specialized training. Literally anyone with a driver license can operate a technical. So here's a list of the most reliable battleproof civilian vehicles that were never originally designed for military use. First, Toyota Land Cruiser. The second, Nissan Patrol. The third, Toyota Hilux. The fourth, Nissan Navara. Mitsubishi L200. I know, there are other brands used in conflicts, but this list covers the most common vehicles you will see in war zone. Think of this as a people choice list. As you may have noticed, there are almost all Japanese off-roads. Viewers from US might be surprised, considering how strong the American truck market is and how many candidates it has. In fact, Americans were among the first of use off-road vehicles in this way, against tanks and on large scale. In this year's first test of 75mm recoilless rifle on the Jeep M38, during the Korean War, the start of mass adoption. In Korea, the US Army realized that a light jeep with the anti-tank weapon could replace heavy anti-tank guns on different terrain. They used Jeep M38 with 75mm recoilless rifle with early 106mm system. This is considered the first combat use of concept. Yes, the Ford F-Series, Chevrolet Silverado and Dodge Ram are powerful trucks, and they have all been used as fighting pickups. But the main issue is they are more expensive. A base Toyota Hilux starts around $45,000 regular retail. A new Ford F350 starts at $55,000 at the before dealers markups, which can easily push the base price to $70,000 or more. I should admit I am not fully sure how pricing works on the US retail market, since these are civilian vehicles with no armor and can be destroyed by a single missile or even FPV drone. Of course, no one buys brand new vehicles specifically for combat, but somehow they all end up looking suspiciously fresh until the first battle. On top of that, Japanese vehicles are generally more reliable. Getting stuck in the desert, out in the open near an active combat zone is not a great idea. There may also be an ideological factor. A freedom fighter doesn't want to drive a vehicle made by his enemy. Plus, American pickups are heavier. A Toyota might weigh around 2,000 kilograms, while a Ford can approach to 3,000 kilograms. That extra weight is a disadvantage for mobility, especially once you add weapons on top. For transporting fighters armed with stingers, TOWs or machine guns, almost any pickups will do. But for mounting anti-aircraft system or multiple rocket launchers, weight becomes a critical factor. And now, about the newcomer I mentioned earlier. This is the Peugeot Landtrek, pickup that seems eager to undergo its first real combat trial. Specifically in the war in Ukraine, where there are already reports that more than 100 of these trucks have been purchased. For now, they are being used with the light weapon setups, mainly machine guns, but that's not the main point. As the saying goes, the frame can handle anything. What really matters is how these pickups will perform in terms of reliability, simplicity, and repair speed. Also, it's looked a bit suspicious that Peugeot choose to locate their production sites for these vehicles in regions where armored conflicts happen quite frequently. Overall, if you want to buy a pickup and don't know which one to choose, since they all look shiny and impressively nowadays, you can use the list from this video as a solid starting point. If you found this video interesting, give it a like and subscribe. That's all for now. Thanks for watching and see you next time.